Hey, this is Cameron Brain, CEO and co-founder of Everyone Social. Welcome to another episode of the Social at Scale podcast. So one of the objectives of this podcast is to really share where our market is headed, who uses our product, who is successful with activating their employees as influencers, where all this is headed. If you're not already engaged in activating your people as influencers, how you should be thinking about this, what success looks like, etc. And one question we got from one of our partners recently was, how do you think about employee influencer? What is an employee influencer? And it's a great question. And it's a great reminder to us that we still live in a world where the vast majority of companies and organizations out there that can benefit from activating their employees as influencers have not done that yet. I think we're still in a somewhat kind of early adopter phase as it relates to companies activating their people to serve as influencers. But we've got kind of tons of data and examples from great companies to support the why. But for this episode, I just wanted to talk about how we think about the term employee influencer. So I think a lot of us, hear influencer and we think Instagram influencer, or, someone who is somewhere between a, kind of minor social media celebrity and a grifter, someone trying to get, free lunches or hotel stays or something like that. And we don't think about that at all as it relates to employees. We think about influencer in the sense that as a professional, no matter where you are in your career, no matter your role, you could be an intern, you could be the CEO of the world's largest organization. Everyone engages in influence in their day-to-day. They do that to do their job, to do it well, to create opportunities for themselves within that organization, to create future opportunities for themselves. I mean, not all of us are going to work for the same company over the course of our life. And I think one of the kind of common foundational blocks of influence is, of course, who we're connected to. All of those opportunities, all of those things that we want to do, the heights that we want to reach, is really just a function of our relationship and how we engage with other people. And so, in that regard, we look at any one of our clients, or we look at any company, and all of the people contained within that organization have a network. And in this day and age, of course, a network is no longer just a Rolodex or, people that you see on an in-person basis from time to time. A network is really a defined thing, and social media is a big part of that. And so not only does everyone from the intern to the CEO have a network, but we are all self-interested in growing and engaging that network. And so we've chosen to talk about what we do as activating employees to serve as influencers on behalf of the organization, because it's something that we all understand. And frankly, again, it meets the criteria of everyone in your organization or any other organization out there is already engaging in some form of influence. Perhaps it's unofficial, perhaps it's unsanctioned, perhaps it's non-digital, but it's happening. It's happening every single day. And the opportunity with respect to Everyone Social and how we work with our clients is to bring that to scale, right? You take all these people within your organization, the fact that they all have networks, the fact that they're all self-interested in growing those networks, give them the tools and the content to be able to promote the important news and information about your organization out to their networks on social media. And, suddenly we're operating influence at scale, and in a manner in which, you as an organization can also track the return, track the effect, track the impact of that. So I think it's interesting. I think as we move forward, I don't think that the consumer world is going to retain this stranglehold on influencer. Certainly in any organization, there are going to be people who have larger followings who have maybe put a fair amount of effort into growing their network and engaging their network. But again, everything that we've seen, all of the data, the 10 plus years of us working with all of our clients is every single individual has something to contribute as an influencer towards the organization that they work with and bettering themselves and the results that they're able to produce in their role.